Welcome back, watch fans. We're talking about the Producer Michael collection. That's right, a review of the Producer Michael collection. You see, we got the British telephone booth, and that is Producer Michael. He's the English tomato can. Unbelievable but true. I'm on the mean streets of Newport Beach. I mean, this place is like a third world country. Look, they do the boat repair right on the PCH, right in the middle of a busy street. They're doing boat repair. I mean, this place is going downhill. It's dropping faster than Bill Clinton's pants in an Arkansas farmhouse in 1989. But let's get back to Producer Michael. What do I think of his collection? I did a video earlier where I really talked about my collecting philosophy. The collecting philosophy of, in order to have a real collection, you need to have restraints. That's right. You need to have constraints and restraints, meaning you need to make choices. You need to make choices between, as I said, in the words of the famous art collector Ron Lauder, you look at a painting, a really impressive painting, could be a multi-million-dollar painting, and it's like, oh, okay, it's nice. Then you see another one that's better, and it's like, oh my, that's and then you see one that's like, oh my God, right? And that's the one he buys. Why? Because he was making choices. He's not buying everything. He's not. I mean, that guy's a legitimate billionaire. He's not buying everything that's just out there, right? You gotta make choices. So good collection is based on making choices, and in my opinion, Producer Michael collection is just a bunch of random stuff, like very expensive stuff, no doubt, but also a lot of shitters. He's got Hublots, he's got anything with diamonds, gold. I mean, it's like he's got everything there, and a lot of it is very atrocious. A lot of it is very tacky and horrendous, right? Of course, there's some impressive pieces, but most of it is kind of just random garbage, which is kind of sad. But what is interesting is, what I'm curious about is, and this is what I'm trying to understand, is how does this guy, and this is, by the way, I've been asked this, the punters have asked me, because it's not my thing, but the punters have asked how does this guy make his money? How does Producer Michael pay for all this stuff? And in my opinion, this guy's probably spending, I don't know, $3 to $5 million a year, on his lifestyle. Just all the random shit he's buying. I mean, he's just like a beluga whale with his mouth open, accumulating random stuff. You got to add it up, right? I'm doing the math. I think this guy's spending, probably, it's got to be $5 million a year, right? $3 million on the low end, right? So the question is, how does he do it, right? How does this tomato can with bad taste? I mean, look at the way the guy dresses. I mean, it's expensive, right? But it's like, it's just, it's crazy, right? By the way, now here's the thing. I actually respect, by the way, this is a Producer Michael wheel. I don't know if you can see, he's got bling on it. He's got the bling. I actually respect the guy. I respect Producer Michael. Let me just get that out of the way. I actually think the guy is a productive, hardworking guy. Okay, unlike most of the English who are, lazy drunkards. Producer Michael is a hardworking guy. He's a very serious guy. He's not a clown. I know he comes across, as a clown, but he's not. Oh, by the way, we got on the wrist, of course, the Rolex Yacht Master, the Yaked Master. We got the Yaked Master 40. Two-tone, the ultimate watch. My favorite watch to wear whilst traveling. And I am here amongst I'm just touring yachts. I need a yacht for a future video, so please donate to the channel, because the Colonel needs your support in procuring a fine seaworthy vessel that is appropriate, that is worthy of this channel. But I'm sorry, let's get back to, again, donations of $10,000, $20,000, $50,000, $100,000 or more are accepted. That's right. Contributions, not donations. It's a contribution. Email us at brutalwatchreviews@gmail.com. We'll give you the wire instructions. Again, wires only. Now, listen, you see this thing that Disco Ain't Dead? It's very interesting, because Producer Michael, we know he made his money, allegedly, in the music business. But what did he do in the music business? I don't know. I never heard of this guy. Again, I'm not an expert in all things music, but I kind of know a couple things. I never heard of this guy. Apparently, this guy Michael Blakey is his real name. He was some sort of drummer. He talked about he was a drummer He started out as a dishwasher, becomes a drummer on a military base, in a U.S. military base. So listen, it's all thanks to the U.S., the American military, that Producer Michael is Producer Michael. Because if it wasn't for the American military putting this guy to work peeling potatoes, which is what he was doing in Germany, we wouldn't have the Producer Michael, right? So it's good. The American government should be thanked by all of you for keeping you all free. And again, I was a veteran in Vietnam myself. I shot down about 15 or 20 MiGs over the Gulf of Tonkin wearing this Rolex Yachtmaster. Back to the Producer Michael. So here's what we know. We know the guy was some sort of drummer. He was a drummer in bands. Now, this guy was no Ringo Starr. He was no... who's the guy in Metallica? Lars? I mean, he was basically just a tomato can. I mean, this guy is basically... he was a tomato can for hire, right? And I have no idea, but somehow the guy... maybe he saved his money. I don't know. I'd like to find out. I'm actually curious. I'm actually curious how just like a random tomato can all of a sudden can make some serious money. I would have to bet, if you had to ask me, how much is Producer Michael worth? And here's the thing. I know a lot of people who have money, right? People who might be worth, 50 million, 100 million plus, right? A couple hundred million maybe. And none of them spend money on the type of scale that this guy's doing. None of them, because this guy, again, I said he's spending money. He's probably spending 3-5 million a year on random garbage. He's spending 3 to 5 million a year. So in order to do that, you need to really make 10 plus, right? If you're going to be spending that, this guy's probably spending everything. So how does this guy make 10 plus, right? I don't know. I never heard. I don't know anybody who knows of him in the entertainment business. So, is he a drug dealer? I don't know. Is he a sex trafficker? Is he sex trafficker? By the way, this is the most. That's the cliche word. Everybody's a sex trafficker all of a sudden. Everything is sex trafficking. Everything is, it's unbelievable but true. Now look, this boat could work. I don't know. What do you guys think? My Yaked master on this Yaked? I don't know. It's unbelievable but true. Let me see if I can walk through here. There's a little construction going on. This is blocked. It's blocked. These tomato cans have blocked the ingress and the egress. I don't know if I can get through here. Okay, we have to walk around. So yeah. So how's this guy making 10 million plus or whatever he's making? Right? It's crazy. I don't understand it. The guy has. Let's just say questionable taste, sort of like somebody who makes, they make the first dollar, they make the first dollar and they're spending $2 already. I mean, that's the way the guy kind of spends his money and dresses. But what's even worse, he's got that questionable guy. He's got that pommy. What's the guy? His sidekick, the guy who does the video. That guy. With the shorts, the tattoos, the baseball cap, the Casio on his. This is like a real typical English low-life degenerate. I think the guy is actually an illegal immigrant and he should be deported. I think his name is Adam. This guy, Adam Swords. So again, if immigration is watching this video, I think Adam Swords actually is. I think he lives somewhere in Orange County in this area, not too far, within 10 miles. So again, La Migra. Immigration, if you're watching, you need to deport this guy, Adam Swords. I believe he is an illegal migrant who came in, he lied on his visa, and he needs to be deported back to where he belongs, which is the United Kingdom. That's right. That's where all the trash belongs. Now, back to Producer Michael. We're not here to trash Producer Michael, because again, I actually respect the guy's hustle. The guy obviously is doing something right. I don't know, again, he must be doing something to be productive, because you got to create value for society, in order to make that type of money, right? In order to make the type of money he's making, he's got to be creating something of value. I don't know what that is. I'd like to know what it is, just because, why? Is it because I'm nosy? No, because it's inspiring. No, really, it's good to know. It's always interesting to know how people are being productive in society. It's that's what it is, right? I'm not here to ask him for a contribution to the channel. I mean, although it would be nice if he sent us, like 5 million or so we could buy a proper yacht to match the yacht master. But yeah, look at this. We got high security here. We got the popo. We got the popo of Newport Beach here, and these streets are safe. This is not like Beverly Hills where you got all sorts of riffraff. Beverly Hills has got all sorts of riffraff. They've had to resort to using private security. That's right, they have private security roaming the streets of the mean streets of Beverly Hills because the popo are overwhelmed. That's right, the Beverly Hills cops, like Eddie Murphy. Eddie Murphy is the chief of the Beverly Hills Police. You probably saw him in the documentary called Beverly Hills Cop. And yeah, they're overwhelmed by all the degenerates that have descended upon the Beverly Hills since COVID, because it's a Democrat-run city. Los Angeles, it's all Democrats. Everything the Democrats touches turns to shit. That's what it is. By the way, Newport Beach is a Republican stronghold, and Orange County is a Republican stronghold. It's called Reagan Country. I think that's what they call it. John Wayne lived here, the famous American actor, and that's why these streets are safe, because again, they're clean, they're safe, because it's run by Republicans. It's run by Republicans. I'm not to be political, but it's just the way it is what it is, right? I mean, look, if you want safety, if you want order, you need to have, conservative people who are, I don't want if you want to call it right wing, but that's what you need. If you want to have, bullshit or whatever, kumbaya and, give away your money to everybody and get fleeced, get robbed, get raped, then you put the Democrats, left-wingers into power. Listen, not everybody's right. You need to have a balance. You need to have a balance between the two. You can't just be, one way or the other. And the thing with the Republicans is the only downside is their neighborhoods are usually very dull. It's very dull because the Republicans, conservative people generally they don't have such good, interesting taste. It's really, if you want to go to good restaurants, you have to be around, you got to be around left-wingers. It is what it is, right? There has never been, I think, can I walk through here? Yeah, here we go. Sorry. There has never been a good painter, a good artist who was Republican. I mean, this is unbelievably true. They're all usually left-winger, communists, or whatever they are, total degenerates. But look, it's sort of like you need to have this duality, male-female duality. Everything in the world is that mixture. But yeah. Now, speaking of duality, the Producer Michael collection is, really such horrible crap. If I were him, I would basically, I would do some serious insurance for it. Hopefully it's insured, and I would just make sure there's a robbery. And then he can collect, and hopefully he can collect full value, right? That would be the ultimate thing. Well, what's amazing is I'm here. I'm on the mean streets of Newport Beach, and I see that there's people here who are actually at work. It's only like 8:45 in California, and these people are actually, there's offices full of people. Okay. I see what's going on. I think these are the Yaked Brokers. For these yachts. I don't think they want me to go in on that dock because there's liability. Everybody, they don't want me to steal the boat, whatever. Who knows? So yeah. Anyway, let's get back to the Producer Michael situation. So yeah, bottom line, the collection is basically garbage. It's all very, it's expensive stuff. It's basically garbage. And I think he needs to, he needs to basically edit. He needs editing. Apparently the guy is not an editor. I can tell you that much. He might be a drummer. He might be a producer, but he's definitely no editor, because his collection is choices that. Look at this. They got the gong. Yeah. His collection is basically stuff that is. His collection is just random shit. It's you know, you gotta have choices. You gotta get rid of the, you know, the good stuff. For example, yeah, you gotta get rid of the good stuff and only have, you know, really great examples. It's better to have, you know, I don't know, let's call it 50, you know, great watches. I know it's a lot, 50, but he probably has 500, right? It's better if he only had, let's call it 25 or 30 really good watches. I think 25 is probably a good number. 25, that would give you, you know, some, you know, it gives you enough stuff you can wear on a regular basis. You know, you have different examples. I don't know how anybody can have more than 25 watches, to be honest, you know, because, you know, you go beyond that, it's sort of like all of a sudden you forget what you have, you know, it's kind of becomes ridiculous. It's sort of like it becomes a mental illness. And this guy, I actually think he is mentally ill. He is mentally ill to some degree, to be constantly just buying random shit, cars, whatever. You know, I don't know if he does it for the attention. You know, what does he need doing these videos for? I mean, I don't think he needs the money. I think he's a narcissist. I don't know if he's a narcissist, actually. Look at this beautiful boat. I don't know if he's a narcissist or he's, you know, he wants to be a fame whore. I have no idea. They're actually, some of them are quite enjoyable. Look, he delivers value to the audience. He gives the punters what they want. He shows them the, you know, the lifestyles of the rich and famous. Hey, just like I'm doing right here, I'm giving you the lifestyles of these electric boats. These are electric boats, that's right. Unbelievable, but true electric boats. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine what kind of electric shock you can get from these things? Yeah, the Californians are very obsessed with...
But your mom does have the talent.
Very obsessed with, you know, exercise. It's unbelievable, but true. Now, see, I'm actually shocked by this. They have an all-gender restroom in California, in Newport Beach. Wow, they actually have paintings here. Is this legit? Let me see this. Is this legit? I think. Oh, it's on vinyl. It's kind of semi-legit. It's a nice touch. Look, you gotta say something. Somebody who, you know, probably cost them a couple $100 a piece or something to do this on vinyl. You know, but it's a nice touch. You have this garage, and you know, it's just a nice, clean garage. You know, nice, clean California garage. Oh, here we go. Hang on. Now this, my friends, this is a nice car. This is the Corniche. The older Corniche. This is 2002, I believe. 2001, 2002. Pretty cool. It's actually the Bentley, Corniche, Rolls, whatever. It's all together. And it's interesting. I was actually thinking of getting one of those. I don't like that they have the plastic windshield in the back. The only thing I like is that they have, I think it's a BMW engine. Actually, no, I don't know if that's good because I've had problems with BMW. You know, I said I had a Range Rover. Yeah, something with BMW. I'm not a fan. By the way, ironically, here is the BMW store. Unbelievable, but true. Yeah, it is what it is. All right, guys. I think I've given you enough high quality entertainment. Look, make sure you click that like, subscribe button. Send your contributions. Again, wires only. We're looking for at least, we need at least $2 million to come in this week so that we can keep quality programming like this on the air. Because again, remember, democracy dies in darkness. Without quality, Pulitzer Prize winning reporting like you're getting right now, like you're watching right now, this type of investigative journalism, democracy will die in darkness. I mean, can you imagine what will happen if the orange man becomes president again? That's right. Democracy will die. This is what they're telling us. So in order to prevent that from happening, you must send in your contributions by wire. Now, to get the wire instructions, email brutalwatchreviews@gmail.com, brutalwatchreviews@gmail.com. And some of you tomato cans are saying, what about if I'm just a peasant? I don't even have a bank account I can send the wires from. Well, what you do is you click one of these donation buttons here on the video as you're watching. I think there's like a little button you press, a dollar sign, and you can donate. That's right. Now again, I don't want cheap money. I don't want $1, $2. I want $100 bills. Hundreds. Not, I don't want to see dollar donations. I want to see $100 bills. And again, remember, anything you donate to the Colonel will be blessed tenfold. So if you donate $100, you're gonna get $1,000 back. Again, this is money not back guaranteed. Money not back guaranteed, and for entertainment purposes only. We're not financial advisors. This is 100% not tax deductible. Man, what? Hang on, let me see. What else can? Hang on, let me see. What else can I tell you? What else can I tell you? Now, it's gonna take us a while to cross the streets here because these people are a bunch of animals. It's gonna take forever to cross the street here. We do have. Oh, look at this. We got a nice Ferrari coming by here. This is wow. This is nice. This is nice. That must be producer Michael. Guys, make a donation right now. Click one of these buttons on the video, one of these $ buttons, so that you can donate, you know, $100, $500, $1,000. Again, all of it will come back to you tenfold. The Colonel sends you blessings that will rain down on you from the heavens. That's right, blessings will be raining down on you from the heavens, and great spiritual enlightenment will be yours when you contribute. Thank you, and I will see you all on the next video. Again, like, subscribe, tell your idiot friends.